Let's go over some of our customers' frequently asked questions. How do I lower my BTU?
So the best way to lower your BTU is to use a piece of equipment that's designed to safely lower it down. Usually that includes pressure reduction valves, heat exchangers, and separation. That way we can safely and controlled cool that gas down, separate out those hydrocarbons, and then possibly warm it back up again so that it's safely sent to the engines.
Why does my fuel gas BTU matter?
For a lot of engines, it doesn't really matter, the actual BTU. What really affects the engines is the changes in BTU. And that can happen depending on the gas quality that's coming in. It can happen with just the ambient temperatures of the day, have fluctuations in the BTU. They can make those engines struggle to maintain a nice, clean, efficient burn. So being able to control it, maybe lower it enough to where it's safe and you have no liquid hydrocarbons potentially ending up at your fuel system is really important to make sure that those engines run reliably.
What temperature should my cold separator operate at?
Well, that kind of depends on the unit that you have to reduce the BTU of your gas. Normally, we want to run as cold as we safely can. So on a unit that's designed at negative 20-degree rated temperatures, which a lot of standard equipment is, we don't want to run colder than that because then you're below what the design is for the unit. Normally, we like to run negative 10 if we can, and that's kind of dependent on the available pressure drop that we have and the inlet conditions that we have coming into the system. But normally, as low as we can, really below 20 degrees Fahrenheit, will get you a pretty good separation of NGLs, targeting 0 degrees Fahrenheit, and then negative 10 Fahrenheit if you can.
How do I keep my fuel gas unit from freezing up?
The best way to do that is with methanol injection. Now there's different ways that you can inject the methanol in, different kinds of pumps for that, but really making sure that you're putting the methanol in the right place, you're injecting enough of it, and if you do have dehydration, making sure that dehydration is running properly so that you lower as much of that water content coming into the system so that you don't need to inject as much methanol, or you're not so reliant on the methanol to do its job.
Even with my fuel gas unit, why is my BTU still high?
Well, it's all dependent on the quality of the gas coming in. So higher BTU comes in than what you originally planned for. That means you are going to remove a lot of that heavier hydrocarbons. You are going to reduce the BTU, but you still will potentially have a high BTU coming out. You know, with the available pressure drop and the temperatures that we can achieve with a system like this, there is only so much we can reduce that BTU. And if the BTU swings a lot on the inlet, you're going to see similar swings on the outlet. Now, is your engine designed to be able to handle some minor swings like that? You know, is the fuel gas quality or hydrocarbon dew point still going to be an acceptable tolerance for you? You know, you may still be able to say yes to all those questions, but that may still mean that your BTU may kind of change throughout the day or throughout the month, depending on what kind of gas is coming into the system.
What makes Croft's fuel gas conditioning system different?
Well, the main thing that we like to target is simplicity for the system. Now, when that comes to dehydration, we have our PDS, which is one of the simplest ways you can dehydrate gas. And looking at the other components on here, we use standard kind of controls and valves, you know, very reliable pump systems on it. We really want as minimal operator involvement as we can safely achieve. And so we try to design these systems and operate these systems in a way that's going to give that reliability to the operator and minimize what we have to do to help them out to make these things work as best as they can.
Thank you, Chris, for joining us today. If you'd like to learn more about Croft Production Systems, visit our website at croftsystems.net or give us a call at 979-793-2100.